The firefighters haven't arrived yet.
A police
The building is already on fire, at the door, the walls, and the attic. And somewhere upstairs, a mother and her 2 children have no way down. Officer Eli Rogers is not trained in firefighting. He doesn't have gear. He doesn't have a breathing apparatus. He doesn't wait. It's just before 10 p.m. on Thursday, May 1st, 2026. Hixson is a quiet residential community on the north side of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Officer Eli Rogers is on patrol when a call comes in for a residential fire on Cranberry Way. He arrives before the fire department. What he finds when he gets out of his cruiser is not a small fire. Flames are visible at the front door of a 2-story apartment building. They've spread to the exterior walls. They've reached the interior of the 2nd floor. The attic is already catching. Neighbors are outside. One of them, a woman named Ebony Cox, who lives next door and heard the screaming, is watching from the yard. She runs to Rogers. She tells him there are people inside. Rogers looks at the building. He looks at the front door. He doesn't ask how many people. He doesn't wait for confirmation. He goes.
There's a family inside.
The front door doesn't open easily. The body cam captures Rogers kicking it hard, repeatedly, while smoke pours from the gap at the frame. Ebony Cox, watching from the yard, will later describe what she saw. She says, "He was just a brave person to react like that. He could have got hurt, but he didn't care. He just kept on kicking the door." The door gives. Rogers goes through. The body cam footage of the interior is what you'd expect from a building that's been burning long enough to reach the attic. Smoke, limited visibility, heat. Rogers moves fast, but not recklessly. He's calling out as he goes, announcing himself, listening for a response. He finds them upstairs. Rachel Blaylock, her 10-year-old son Charles, and her 4-year-old daughter Marlowe. They're together, they're conscious, but they have a problem that Rogers sees immediately. The stairs going down are the only way out, and Marlowe is 4 years old. Rachel Blaylock will later describe the moment Rogers reached them. She says, "I keep thinking back, how was I going to get 2 kids down the stairs?"
He just grabs her. And he was willing to go back in too. And I was trying to tell him that no one else was there, but he was going back up.
The answer is probably not fast enough. Not with smoke dropping the ceiling on her. Not alone. Rogers doesn't explain the plan. He grabs Marlowe and he goes back down the stairs. The body cam captures the descent, Marlowe in his arms, the smoke thickening as they move through the stairwell, flames still burning at the front entrance they came through. Rogers gets her out. He sets her down outside. She's breathing. She's unharmed. Behind him, Rachel Blaylock comes out with Charles. All 3, mother, 10-year-old, 4-year-old, out of the building, out of the fire, on the grass in front of the apartment. No injuries. Here is the part of this footage that people can't stop talking about. Rogers doesn't stay with Marlowe. He doesn't take a breath. He doesn't check on Charles. He turns around and walks back toward the burning building. Rachel Blaylock sees this. She calls out to him. She tells him there's no one else inside. Blaylock says Rogers was already going back up before she could stop him. He stops at the entrance when she confirms the building is clear. He doesn't argue. He doesn't say anything heroic.
He just grabs her. And he was willing to go back in too. And I was trying to tell him that no one else was there, but he was going back up.
He picks up a fire extinguisher and he starts working on the porch flames. The Chattanooga Fire Department arrives. They knock the blaze down within 20 minutes. By the time they do, Officer Eli Rogers has already carried a 4-year-old out of a burning building, turned around to go back in, been talked out of it by the child's mother, and spent the remaining time with a fire extinguisher at the front door. None of that is in his job description. All of it is on his body cam. Rachel Blaylock tries to thank Rogers that night. She says he shrugs it off. Her words from her interview with News Channel 9.
I had to thank him that night, and he's just shrugging it off like it's just another day at work, but that's my whole daughter.
It was not another day at work. The building is a 2-story apartment. Flames at the door, the exterior walls, the interior of the second floor, and the attic. A police officer, not a firefighter, without gear, without breathing equipment, went through that door. He went through it because a neighbor told him someone was inside. That was enough. Ebony Cox, the neighbor who had come outside when she heard the screaming, who ran to Rogers and told him about the family, watches the whole thing from the yard.
He was just a brave person, and to react like that, he could have got hurt, but he didn't care. He just kept on kicking the door.
She's right on both counts. The Chattanooga Police Department released the body cam footage on May 12, 2026, 11 days after the fire. In the statement accompanying the release, the department wrote, "Police are not trained in firefighting, but they do take an oath to serve and protect." And that is exactly what Officer Rogers did. They added, "CPD is proud to have exemplary officers like you." No injuries were reported from the fire. The Chattanooga Fire Department confirmed the blaze was knocked down within 20 minutes of their arrival. The Blaylock family lost everything. Their apartment was destroyed, all of their belongings. A GoFundMe was established by people in the community to help them get back on their feet. Marlowe Blaylock is 4 years old. She was carried down a smoke-filled staircase in a burning building by a police officer who arrived before the fire department, kicked the door down, and went upstairs without being asked. When she's old enough to understand what happened on Cranberry Way on the night of May 1st, 2026, she'll be able to watch the body cam footage, every second of it.
Body cam video showing the officer run up to the front door and past the flames to get people out. At first, he carried out a child and handed him off to someone outside. Then he went back for the others.
Is anybody else in the house? Is anyone?
When everyone was out, the officer came back with a fire extinguisher and put out the flames on the porch. Police say he rescued 2 children and their mother, and no injuries were reported.
2-5, I've got the residents out.
For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Mara Montalbano.
The next case on this channel involves another first responder who arrives somewhere they weren't supposed to be, and the situation that unfolds when they do. Different city, different stakes, but the same thing underneath it. Someone who showed up and didn't leave. That video is right there.